I am Chris from Philippines and welcome to my channel. 皆さんこんにちは。私のチャンネルにようこそ。私は Filipino Chris です。So for today's reaction video, I am reacting to Filipinos Talking about Japan and Kamikaze Fighters. And this video was suggested by a viewer of mine. Thank you so much for your wonderful suggestion. では早速始めましょう。
マバラカットにはフィリピン人画家ダニエル・ディソンさんたちによって神風特攻隊の顕彰碑が建てられようとしている。以前建てられたものは1991年のピナツボ火山の爆発で消失してしまった。
I remember I started opening this museum in the middle part of 1973.
ディソンさんは自宅に神風特攻隊の遺品を集めた陳列館を開いている。
ミュージアム。
Not for the sake of the war, but for the sake of loyalty and for the sake of patriotism and love of country. And I think all peoples in the Orient and maybe around the world will find big lessons in the Kamikaze episode, because those Kamikaze pilots made their very lives as documents for all people in the whole world and for future generations. They gave their lives as a living document on how to love, how far a man can go in loving their country, and how far a man can go to become very loyal to their culture and philosophy. And the Philippines, as a Filipino, the Philippines has been invaded by 3 countries, and our history is full of invasions. First, the Spaniards conquered us for almost 400 years, and then the Americans conquered us for more than 50 years, and then the Japanese came for about 4 years. So of all these countries who invaded the Filipinos, only one country came back and apologized, and it was the Japanese. That is one thing I admire about Japanese culture very much. Thank you.
マバラカットの町には海軍第二航空艦隊司令部のあった家が残っている。このサントス家で最初の神風特攻隊敷島隊が大西長官から出撃前に訓示を受けた。長官はドアの前に立ち、整列する特攻隊員たちに訓示を与えた。この部屋で特攻隊員たちは上官から特攻の方法や戦闘の指示を受けた。
He became close to me, and I became close to him. And when maybe about a few weeks the war was going to end, he was teaching me a song. He said a Japanese song. He said it's a ballad from about a mountain man who went to war, and he was saying to his sweetheart, "I'm sorry, we have to postpone our love affair because I have to go to war and fight for the country."
Can you please sing the
And that's
song, if you can still remember?
Oh yeah. See, I don't know. That's why it says Masiro ke Fuji no kedaga sao 心の強い盾として御国に尽くそうお皆は輝くに世の山さいくら地に咲きめよの
Oh, he remembers the song. What
Make
song
me
was
very
that?
sentimental when I say that. Oh, me no, Rawa. He says, he sings that. He says, I have a girlfriend in my Kwan and my parents, and the war is going to end. I won't see you anymore. He says, you take care of yourself, and we're going to the mountains. He says. So that was the last time I saw him, and he was just a private, Then I understand. The Japanese are just as sentimental as the Filipinos, And that's why, can you imagine, you go to war with a neighbor and your ally is some 10,000 miles away, So I said, but that's life. You learn from your mistakes. And what I like about him is that he was resigned to die, Because when he left me, he knew he was not going to go back to Japan. He was going to die. And that is the kind of heroism, that
It's a
young
very sad
Japanese
story.
people today should know. My message to them is that they should read about the kamikaze. Those people deserves the reward of among the heroes of the war, both from the Axis and the American allies. No one can equal the kind of courage, determination, and heroism than the kamikaze people. For one big difference, while it is true that everybody expects to die when you go to war, and you are brave because you don't mind if you have to die, none of those brave people really know that they will die now. But in the case of the kamikaze, when they flew, they know they're going to die. In fact, they will kill themselves for the sake of the country. And nobody can pardon it. That's why they should be honored. They should be remembered. And the Japanese people should be grateful for them, because they symbolizes the fiber and the strength of the Japanese people that make them today, despite the 2 bombs dropped in Nagasaki and Hiroshima, they are a world power because they are people who fight like the kamikaze.
陸軍最初
It was really touching. Oh, it's a very short video. I want to listen more of his story, guys. I don't even know their names. That second man talking about a kamikaze friend. He had this kamikaze friend and they had a very good friendship. He learned a song from that friend. If you have any idea what song was that, please comment down the title, guys. I really want to know what's that Japanese song. While he's talking, he's so emotional, remembering his Japanese kamikaze friend. And that first man, he said that Japan is the only country that apologized to Philippines, and that was really nice of you, Japanese people, Japanese government. Thank you so much for that. And this video was really touching. I got emotional as well. Well, anyway, it was nice watching this video. Thank you guys for watching with me. I'll see you very soon.